to Paul's Kitchen. Chef Paul with me today. Chef Amy.
Hi.
Today we're going to be making something that I really should have done a long time ago. Something that Amy should have been beating me over because it's really important. Something that Amy's been crying, begging and everything for. And for some reason I thought it was out of reach. That being Chicken Swarma.
Yes.
So we've been defrosting chicken for a while, and yeah, it's finally done. So one of the most important things about making chicken swarma is the marination. If you don't marinate it, it's not going to taste right. It has to be marinated. So if you got a frozen chicken, and it's better to do it this way because, to be honest with you, here's the thing. The most important thing out of this is the fact, and I'm going to actually put both of these back in here so I have more cutting room. You need to marinate it because you need to get all the flavors. Harmonized so that it tastes right. Now, I hear what you're saying, because some of these things it feels like you're better off going to a restaurant because. Because, well, it alleviates all the work. Because this is too hard to make. But here's the thing, it's not. It's actually really simple. Making chicken swarma, it couldn't be any easier. It really, really couldn't. Chicken swarma is actually an easy dish. And so, Amy, how much do you like chicken swarma?
A lot.
And what if I told you that you can make this at home and taste really, really good and not have to pay expensive restaurants to do this for you? This one's not as ready, but that's fine. It's mostly, and that's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfectly defrosted, but it should be enough. We're not cooking this right now. What we're doing is we're going to make the marinade for the chicken, and as long as it's mostly thawed out, then that's good enough. That will be more than good enough. And because what you want to do is we're going to do the marinade here, and we're going to let this sit and swim in the juices of the marinade for a couple hours. You want at least 2 hours. And I'm telling you, this is easy to make, and this is actually really super healthy. It's not hard. I promise you it's not hard. I promise you that it's really easy, and I promise you it will taste really, really good. This is one of the best Mediterranean dishes that you're ever going to eat. And I'm going to say something else, and this is something I find really funny. We're talking to somebody the other day. They were actually from the Philippines. Really nice people. When somebody's talking to you and we're talking about cooking, please don't assume that when someone says they don't like spice, that they mean that they don't like actual spices. What they're actually saying is they don't like heat. In 2026, I like to think everybody in the world is used to eating spice. Now, that doesn't mean that everything has to be hot.
No.
Absolutely not. Everything does not have to be hot. It just means that everything has spice. Even if you go to Swiss Chalet, which is a North American chain, and they're good for older people because older people do not like heat and they don't like things with a whole lot of spice. But they do have spice. But see how I'm just dicing things or cutting things up? Now, this is your chicken swarma, so you cut yours up the way that you want it. You don't have to do the Poul way of doing it. You're the one eating it, so I mean, if you like it smaller, or if you like it bigger, then do it the way you want it. This is the way Amy and I like it. It's not necessarily uniform, but they're, you know, generally pieces that we like. And I'd rather cut this now rather than later, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. When we put the marinade in it, it's going to soak all over it. If we do this, if we put the marinade in it and then cook it with, and then we cook it with the marinade this way before we cut it, what's going to end up happening is very, very simple. When you cut it, when you start cutting it to the shape that you want, everything has been marinated. So it's better to do it first. Okay, so we got some ground cumin. And I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of that in here. And then I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. Now, if you want, you can grind in some garlic. Some ground cardamom. Now, if you want, you can put in some chili powder too. Chili powder is actually a good part of this. However, we're not going to because, well, Amy's got issues with heat right now, so I don't want to burn her out on this. And that is onion powder, and I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. I don't think I put enough. I'm going to put some lemon juice, and if you want to use fresh lemon juice, by all means.
Fresh lemons, you mean?
Fresh lemon juice out of lemons. About 2-3 squirts of that. And we already put cumin in. Then I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. Yeah, there's a lot of spice in this. It's all good spice though.
Yeah.
One thing that's not necessarily on everybody's list is Matt's ground turmeric.
That helps with inflammation and a lot of other things.
Yeah, so I'm going to put a tablespoon of that. So that's, perfectly good. Now I'm going to put in a few sprinkles of low salt. Now, if you don't have any issues with sodium, then go ahead and use real salt. But you know what? You're probably better off switching from it because salt's just garbage anyways.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put in a bunch of ground pepper. Surprise, surprise. Amy wanted to wait, but one of the reasons I stopped Amy, I said, we're not waiting. We have to do this early. We need to marinate. You need at least 2 hours.
Yeah.
The longer, the better. And I'm assuming this is our yogurt you got for this.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Now we need some yogurt. Really, the worst part about this was literally just the. Are you kidding me? The worst part about this was cutting the chicken. You want to get yogurt. And heck, you might even want 2. Simply because, well, it's you're going to need quite a bit of yogurt for this, and if you're somebody that wants a lot of sauce, you might want more. I think 1 more spoon should be good enough. Amy wanted to do dishes and then do this, and I'm like, well, with our history of the way we do things,
well, it's easier without a sink full.
well, yeah, good point, but this is alright. Alright, so now we're going to take a wooden spoon. Not the kind you want to spank me with. God knows I'm bad enough some days.
No.
But in all due seriousness, we're going to make sure that we get this all stirred in. Now, if you want to get your hands dirty, by all means.
You can use cooking gloves.
You can use cooking gloves. But you want to make sure that you get this all nice and incorporated in. Now, if you want to put this in Tupperware so that it's sealed, or put plastic wrap, we're probably going to put this in Tupperware so that it's perfectly sealed in here.
Yep. And look, I got Tupperware just for it.
Perfect.
Look at that.
But you want to make sure that you're taking your time and you're stirring this in really good. And I'm not going to bore you to death of making you watch me put this in the fridge. You know how to do that, and if you don't, well, learn. It's not hard.
No.
But how does that look, Amy?
Really yummy. I can't wait to try it.
At this point, it's one of these things that, you know, you want to taste test your stuff. This is
You
chicken.
can't, it's raw.
You can't do that. If you want to make your marinade before you put your chicken in, you can do that.
Yeah.
But this is a pretty good, realistic, and pretty good way here. This looks really good to me.
It does.
Now it's just a matter of waiting a couple hours for this, and we'll be back soon to we would do the rice. I'm not going to show you the rice, but what you're going to do is you're going to put in a strainer, and you're going to rinse it and wash it, and then put it in your rice cooker and have that ready. This simple rice. We're not going to do anything special with it. You can if you want. You don't have to. And then we'll be back with cooking this and also making a sauce. And this sauce is so heavenly amazing. I can't wait to show you guys. Please hit that like, share, subscribe, and let's make Cooking Great again together. Welcome back. So now we're going to start with the sauce. So I've got one large cucumber, and some people like to grate it. That seems silly to me. We have a food processor, and this is what the food processor is for. So that's right, it's over here. So I got a few things we're going to process just to make life easier. This is going to be for the sauce for our chicken swarma. I think it's going to turn out really good. What about you, Amy?
Yes, I think it'll be excellent.
And then I also got a couple of leaves of cilantro. I don't think this is quite done yet.
No.
No, but it's almost there. Getting close. I love chicken swarma. I really, really do. It tastes amazing. There we go. That is good. Mimi just loves it because I've invested a lot of time in today making sure she's been in the kitchen.
Yes.
Which is kind of where I like it. I'm just teasing, guys. I know that just came out really bad. You see how liquidy that is?
Yeah.
I want that right in. I want that 100% be right into my sauce. So that's the best place for it. I'm gonna put in some ground black pepper. Why? Because I love black pepper. You all should love black pepper too.
Yes.
I'm going to put in some cardamom, some garlic powder. That's about a teaspoon, I think. And no matter what Amy wants to try to tell you guys, this is ground cumin. Put another tablespoon of that. And then 2 more things to go. This is not, well, actually 3 things. It's not necessarily always something that everybody puts in, but I really like my lime.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to damage anything putting this in here.
No.
I'm going to juice of half of one lime in here. I'm not going to use the whole thing, just a juice of half of one's fine, good enough for me. And then I have to go into the fridge for a second. And lemon. You want some lemon juice? And you know, the best part about this is, guys, it doesn't really take a whole lot. Like, we're almost done here.
More yogurt?
The rest of the yogurt, in fact. In fact, all we're going to do is Amy's going to clean this out, and then the rest of this sauce is going to go right into this.
Yeah.
In fact, we might actually need more yogurt, but
Yeah.
yeah. We'll see. Actually, yeah, I think it does need a little bit more.
I can get more when I go back.
So, we have to go out in a few minutes anyways, but basically put about put a whole thing in. I should have gotten 2, not 1. But put a whole thing in there and just taste that. And you know what? Maybe I might be wrong here.
You're gonna try it?
No, actually, you know what? This is good enough.
Yeah.
No, this is totally good enough.
All right.
Just make sure you
You mix it.
mix it really well. Oh, that can be clean. What do you think, Amy?
Yeah.
That tastes good enough?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, so that's about 3/4 of a thing of yogurt. The rest of it we use for marinade. And that's our sauce. So she's going to clean that out. Then she's going to put this in here. And we're going to stick this into the fridge. And it'll wait. And because now the only thing we need to do is cut up an onion, cut up some tomato, and then cook the chicken and put her together. We're almost done, guys. What do you think?
Yeah.
Amy, does this not look really good?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
Are you hungry?
Mm-hmm.
I am. But it's not even 3 o'clock yet, so
No.
we still got some time. We'll be back! And we're back. So we're almost done. Number 1, we need past this, we need to cut up some onion and tomato because that's a big part of it. Now, if you want some extra vegetables, you can definitely do that. Not a big deal. So I've got my grilling pan. It's cast iron. This is going to be really awesome. I love using this thing.
Yeah.
I've got it spaced with oil already. Used a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And right now we're going to wait for this to heat up a little bit, then we're going to start cooking. Now, I'm not going to show you the whole cooking process. By now, you should know how to cook chicken. Not a hard thing, but you need to make sure that it's fully cooked. If you don't, you're going to have problems.
You'll get sick.
You'll get sick. It has to be fully cooked. This shouldn't take very long, and we may have to do multiple runs. That's all right. You can do multiple runs. I'm just going to put that in the frying pan when it's done cooking because we're probably going to have to do multiple runs.
Yeah.
But this is what making cooking great again is. If you don't have every single individual spice, it's not killer. Instead of doing ground onion and ground garlic, you can use fresh if you want. I didn't want to today. Not a big deal. But you want to make sure that you have your oil. You want yogurt. Greek is the best, but use what you have. It's not a game to sit and say that or you have to have a certain type.
No.
So this is going to take a few minutes because, well, it's going to take a little bit more than a few minutes, but
Yeah.
But I've got 2 containers and this is going to go from here to there, and then when this is all done, then we'll be able to come back and we'll be able to put it all together, and this is going to be wickedly awesome chicken swarma plate. We're not doing a wrap, we're doing plates, but we're almost done. Just gotta wait for the chicken to get cooked. And then we gotta put it all together. We're almost done, guys. So I'm gonna cut the vegetables up now. I'm not gonna show you that. I'll show you what they look like, but that's all you need. You don't need much more than that. So we'll be back soon. And we're back, and we're done. So we're gonna make one plate here right now. And I'm just gonna unplug this because we don't need this anymore. You wanna be careful because this is gonna be just a wee little hot. So we're gonna get a bit of rice here. Now, if you want, you can put a little bit of soy sauce on here.
Yeah, that'd actually be good.
But we're not gonna do that right now. And then I'm going to grab a nice portion of chicken. Does this look good, guys?
Looks really good.
I think this looks amazing.
I can't wait to eat it.
I'm gonna come over here. And then we're gonna put a little bit of tomato on here. Then a little bit of onion. Now, if you're somebody who does not like the taste of the onion because it's harsh on you, that's not a big deal. It is not, would not be the first time I've ever heard that complaint. Not a big deal. What you can do is take a bowl of water, put some ice in it, put your onion right into it, and let it rest for about 5-10 minutes. And then take it out, drain the water and ice out of it, and
you're good.
And you're good. It won't be so harsh. You can caramelize this if you want, but
yeah.
then we're gonna put a little bit of sauce in here. And you shouldn't really need to have any soy sauce because that sauce should be good enough.
Yeah.
You just mix that around and you're good. How's that looking?
Amazing.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Did I make you more hungry?
Yes.
All right, this is what making cooking great again is all about. Instead of going down to your favorite Lebanese joint, you can make this on your own. It's going to taste wicked. It's going to taste awesome, and you didn't have to spend that much. I mean, chicken, yeah, you might pay what, depending, $13. $13 for the chicken, maybe $1 or $2 for your tomato, maybe $1 for that. Couple dollars for your yogurt, spices. It's not that bad.
No.
And if you think about this is more than one meal. I think I might even share with a roommate tonight.
Yeah.
This looks good. So until next time, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. It means a lot to you. And just so that to us. But you know what? Just so that you know that your likes and your subscribes and your shares mean a lot. Amy, let's give us a jumping jack.
There.
Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time.